Well guys, this is what it's come down to. I haven't even worn them and I have to start messing with stuff. I just can't be happy with anything on its own. So I'm going to turn these court purple and whites into court purple black toes. Alright guys, so if you saw my little review on these, you know I like them. I had to double up. So I actually don't really like them out of the box as much as I think I would if they had the black toe color blocking. So I'm going to do a custom, and I hate doing this to a brand new pair of shoes because you know me, I like to restore the old stuff, and I like to take a pair of beaters and make them look like new, but these are just begging for my treatment. So let's get these taped off and let's make them into black toes. And grab the airbrush because we're going to be spraying Angelus flat black on the areas here through the toe box, and hopefully this is what they turn out like. Taping is one of my least favorite things to do, but it's one of the most important steps in this process. When you tape, you want to make sure you get underneath the folds of the leather, and if you do it right, you'll only have to do it once. What I mean by that is generally when you acetone and prep, you have to pull the tape off and retape, but if you get underneath the folds of the leather, the acetone won't pull up the edges and you can just tape once. Also, that red tape you see, that's a must. That is vinyl tape by Angelus, and it makes taping off soles a breeze. Now we have to paint prep, and that means acetone. And guys, this is a step you cannot skip. So go ahead and make sure you really thoroughly clean these things down and there's no gloss left over when you're done. The cotton balls should be the color of the shoe. Alright guys, these are prepped and ready for paint, and for that we're using Angelus flat black with a little bit of too thin to thin it out, and we're going to shoot it through the airbrush. So hopefully I don't ruin my table here. I've got a little protective thing down, but I don't know. Got the GoPro set up here, but I don't know how good of an angle I'll really be able to get with this. But the main thing with airbrushing is just to go in thin coats, do consistent small coats versus trying to clump it all on at one time. And I've seen some of you ask what this airbrush is, and it's actually for doing airbrush makeup, and you can get them off Amazon. You just search wireless airbrush. Alright, we're going to give that a minute to dry and come on, do another coat. Alright guys, that was one of the more interesting airbrush experiences I've had. So the paint is coming out in almost like little water particles, and I've never had it happen with this airbrush, but I was able to kind of back up the brush and control it and stop it from leaving any marks. So let's give these some time to dry, and while we do that, I'm going to swap out the black paint for the clear coat and we'll finish these up. Alright guys, it's time for the clear coat, and we've seen this done before, but this paint is rather glossy for a flat black. I don't know if it was the way it was mixed or what, so might have to do a few coats of this. This is Angelus regular acrylic finisher with a little bit of matte finish in it. Alright, I'm going to use the heat gun and dry this so we can add at least one more because the gloss is still showing through a little bit too much and I'm not happy with it. Ooh. And we have a little sputter of the clear coat on the toe here. That is not good at all. Ooh, these are fighting me here. guess we were drying. All right, now that that first coat is dry, it's actually looking a lot better, and I'm not too worried about it anymore, but here's where we are. And the finish is starting to resemble factory. Dry this and see if we need one more. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna do one more light coat and dry it, and then let's get these laced up. Right. All right, that's nice and dry, and these came out pretty damn good actually. So what do you think? You're right, let's take the tape off. Guys, I'm back, but you can't see it. Just kidding, here we go. What do you think? I couldn't decide which color laces to go with, so I just did one of each, and I'm gonna let you guys decide what you think looks better. So let's do a poll, and tell me which laces you think. The purples are really cool. They just don't match it very well, but I do like the contrast. I'm gonna order a set of purple that do match this, and we'll see how they look, but so far, pretty tough to figure it out. I don't know. So guys, what do you think? Are you happy with them? I mean, I think they look a hell of a lot better than the Chicago color blocking, and that's saying a lot because I really liked these from the start, but this is a good variant from it. Luckily, I doubled up, so we're gonna have one of each flavor, but pretty damn impressed. And before we go, I know what you've been wondering this whole time. Where did I get this hoodie? Have to watch some old episodes to figure it out. We'll see you next time. Bye.